When it comes to international tournaments, all the attention goes to teams from the major regions. Meanwhile, wildcard teams are often disregarded and looked at as free wins. Sometimes, these squads surpass their low expectations and make a name for themselves on the biggest stage. Here are the 5 most shocking wildcard wins at Worlds.
Number 5.
Going into 2015 Worlds, Group A looked competitive, except for Pain Gaming. On day 1 of the tournament, CLG, KOO Tigers, and Flashwolves exchanged wins. The only team without a win was Pain. Up against Flashwolves, Pain got off to a great start, winning the lane swap and then getting first blood. Several missteps by the Brazilian squad stalled out the contest, but eventually, Kami and BRTT came up huge to secure their first win of the tourney.
Throw it on the front line, hooks into you. Charm hits him as well. The tank doing his job. Surti hooked in, and they get the first kill. Karsa goes down, but they trade back on a Surti. Mylan only hits Sword Art with the Meganar. BRTT into the back line, gets the first kill, pushes back Stake, and here comes the rest of the push. Stake has very little left to do, can't get the kill. A dribble for BRTT, and Kami maybe gets the last one, an ace. And would you believe it, every single team in this group has a win, and every single team in this group has a loss. They're only 1 game away from first place right now, and Pain Gaming take a win over the Flashwolves.
Number 4.
2016 Worlds was defined by wildcard victories, and most of them came at the hands of Albus Nox Luna. A team stockpiled with personality, ANX were expected to finish last in a group with Rox, CLG, and G2. Starting with a loss to Rox, Albus Nox faced off with CLG in an absolute bloodbath. Even with ANX sneaking a bear in the game was incredibly close, but CLG were in control until they pushed their advantage and a forced Baron call went wrong. Then ANX took a convincing team fight and walked through CLG's base.
He's in a terrible spot. Hourglass to save his life. Stick saves the target though. He's trying to run for his life. Very good tempered fate. Double stun a little early. Huhi shot his low too soon. Toshan's down. Stick saves forced to run for his life. But look at that accelerated shot blast. It's a double kill for Kira and Albus Nox. They're pushing CLG. They're looking at the Nexus. They've taken down the turrets. They've taken down another. And for the second time at Worlds, a wildcard team has taken down another North American team.
Number 3.
Another 2016 upset, but this one came against China's #1 seed in Edward Gaming. On the opening day, Brazilian squad INTZ eSports came out fighting. Revolta on Lee Sin helped INTZ accrue a significant gold lead by continuously ganking EDG's carries. Once ahead, INTZ struggled to close against EDG's late-game composition, but they eventually got there with the help of Baron and Elder Dragon.
EDG is out of sorts.
Oh, Ash Arrow finds him! Left is down! Revolta's looking for more! Doesn't use the Dragon Blade! Does this time round! Def gets caught! Unleashed power onto Mako! INTZ! They may have done it! They've got a 4-on-2 and they're looking at the Nexus!
19 kills to 12, 42 minutes. It seemed like it was stretching out, but this is gonna be it!
San Francisco is going crazy! Brazil scored the biggest goal of the tournament so far! They're taking down the LPL and Brazil has done it!
Number 2.
Coming off a perfect game against Najin White Shield, Alliance looked primed to win their final group stage match against 0-5 Kaboom eSports. A win for Alliance would, at worst, force a tiebreaker to get out of groups. Kaboom wasted no time as they gained early advantages across the map. Although even in kills, Alliance fell behind as Kaboom had better priority over objectives. The wildcard team eventually broke the European Super Team's base after withstanding a Froggen assassination attempt. Then with 2 inhibitors killed, it didn't take Kaboom much longer to finish off Alliance.
And the Nexus turret almost about to go down. Alliance has too much on their plate to consider. That's the fight. The control onto left. They are able to take him down. Dana going very low. Shook. Gonna get hit up, start of the fight. They're gonna win. Nexus turret is almost
Number 1.
Sure, Albus Nox had already taken down CLG and G2, but ROX Tigers were a different beast. One of the tournament favorites had their eyes set on first place, but ANX stood in their way. A fast start from Albus Nox propelled them into an early lead that would continue to build as a top lane collapse turned into a Baron for the CIS squad. As the game went later and later, the gold lead grew for ANX, but they struggled to end, thanks in large part to Peanut.
He's going to keep his verdict out of the way. Peanut does dodge that one, but the Snud's going to keep him against the wall.
He's coming.
Peanut's looking for it. Smoke going to try and keep him out. Peanut wants it. Throws the needle. Goes back in. Peanut looking for the steal. He does it one more time.
Finally, after a 65-minute Baron, Albus Nox had the ammunition they needed to end the game.
They're killing all the CZ Rod Voidlings first, and now everyone is fighting as well!
Go for it, I think they have to! Back goes in, but Kura sniped on a miracle! Still keeping alive again! Nexus open, Kira trying to take down Prey, but the Nexus just a little too much for Lizard, going for it! The hero of ANX! And it's not enough just yet, Rock still alive again!
All these minions are hitting the Voidlings still, the Nexus is down!
He's the greatest time! He's gonna get
He did it!
Oh my god, they did it!
ANX just took down the ROX Tigers.
With the win over ROX, ANX made history, becoming the first wild card to get out of groups.